Good morning, guys. Welcome to our final day at Disney. We are sad that it's come to an end, but we've still got an exciting day ahead. We've sort of, our room looks a bit of a state, but we've sort of packed now and we're going to be heading down to breakfast. It's quite early, it's about 7:30. So we're hoping we'll get to the park for magic hours and just get to enjoy some quiet time on Main Street. And then I think we're going to try and see Mickey and the Magician today and the Together Pixar show again today and just do a few more of our favourite rides. So first of all, let's go and have some breakfast. Hanging out in the happiest place on earth. Look at that. Oh. It's so nice in magic hours just to come in and be in the park, and like you don't even have to rush on the rides, just be in the park, taking the atmosphere. It's quieter, it's so nice. And yeah, Harry's wearing his new Star Wars top. There's some cute merchandise in 2024 at the moment, and that Star Wars top was really nice, all embroidered and cute. So we're just chilling here in Fantasyland by Toad Hall restaurant, which is actually open on this trip. It's not often open. Just I will talk a bit about magic hours. So if you're staying in the Disney Hotel, you can come to the park an hour before it opens officially. So for us at the moment, that's 8:30 and the park opens at 9:30. And during this time, there are just a few rides open. Don't come in expecting that you're going to be able to get on anything, because there's only usually a few things at the moment. I think we've got Peter Pan, the Carousel, Dumbo, Space Mountain and Buzz, I think, are open. But
queue for Peter Pan was
queue for Peter Pan was very, very long. But yeah, it's still worth it because you get to come in, everywhere's a bit quieter, the shops are really quiet, it's the perfect time to do some shopping. So it's definitely worth getting up early for. Did you know you can go and visit the dragon underneath the castle? Instead of going up the ramp through the centre, to the left is a pathway leading you to the dragon's cave. This is wheelchair accessible, but it is incredibly dark. We then headed upstairs inside the castle. This is also accessible. If you go through the castle entrance and turn left, cutting through the shop, there's a lift by the exit to take you upstairs. It is quite a small lift, but it's definitely worth checking out, as some people don't even realise it's there. just getting lost in the Alice in Wonderland maze, aren't we? We need to, I think we're meant to be there. This maze is all wheelchair accessible, by the way. Don't do this if you're ever in a rush, because honestly we've been in it for so long. I've been doing this maze since I was 6 and I still get lost. I think it's this way. Oh my god, I swear it changes every time. 50 years later, we have arrived.
This view, unfortunately, is up quite a narrow staircase, but the rest of the maze has completely accessible routes.
We're in Avengers Campus. We just watched the Together show and we're just having a little lunch break. And we've just gone to the little food truck which is just opposite the Super Diner. It's just over there. And I've got the Incroyable, the incredible hot dog, which was 11 euros, which is pretty good. And the cheesecake on a stick. So, it looked pretty good. Hello, we are Cary and Elena from the future.
Ooh.
We've had haircuts, you can probably tell it's the future. But just wanted to chime in here because we realise this vlog gets a little bit confusing towards the end. And this is partly because you might have noticed previously in one of our other vlogs that we went to the Fleur de Lys Bar in the Disneyland Hotel. We had an amazing time at the Royal Banquet and then we went for a drink at the Fleur de Lys and it just wasn't very magical, shall we say.
It sucked.
It just wasn't great. It was like 20 euros we paid for 2 drinks, which we were happy to pay because we wanted to have the experience, but there were just really no staff around, or at least the staff that were there kept sort of going off somewhere else, and we ended up being in there for nearly an hour just trying to get these 2 drinks, and eventually no one even came to sort of let us pay, so we just left our 20 euros on the table and went out, and it was really disappointing for Disney. And I kind of sent an email to the Disney Hotel, not being really rude about it or complaining as such, but just kind of feedbacking, saying, you know, it's a lot of money and people go there for a really special experience, and this just was really disappointing and not what I know Disney to be like. And we actually received an email back, a really nice email from the duty manager of the hotel, basically inviting us back later on in our stay to come and have like a rerun on them. Like they said, like, please come have another drink to have a better experience. So that's why in the video, I suddenly go from about to try a hot dog and a piece of cheesecake on a stick, and then it just cuts. Which, by the way, the cheesecake on the stick was actually my favourite snack in the whole of Disneyland Paris. So you definitely should try that. But yeah, so what then happened was we went to the Disney Hotel after that, which you are about to see. And we were basically offered everything. They gave us the menu.
Couldn't stop them. And
said, please have whatever you want. So we had a hot chocolate and a coffee, and they said, please order some desserts. So we ordered like a mango sorbet and a nice rice pudding dessert. And then they really wanted us to have cocktails, but we're not really big drinkers. But in the end, we decided to share a mocktail, which you're going to see. And it was an incredibly magical, very different experience, and yeah, it was a real bit of pixie dust on our trip actually, because
it was a great way to end it.
It was a lovely way to end it before we headed home. So yeah, that explains what you're about to see. That is so amazing.
Snow White just hanging out.
Just hanging out. I'm so like zoom in like.
How's the hot chocolate?
10 out of 10.
We're at the Fleur de Lys. Where the rice pudding is a crown.
I think it's the word. And it's designed to be perfected with rose water to enhance the flavors. Would you like to try it first maybe on your wrist to smell and see if you like it?
Yeah, I can do
yes.
That.
So it's pure rose water extract.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
Would you like to try it, sir?
I'm okay.
I want to smell like a rose.
Would you like to have some in your glass?
Yes.
Oh yeah, yes please.
Yes.
That smells so good. So good.
Mm.
That's amazing.
Wow.
Would you like a straw for the tasting?
Yes, please. I would love a straw. That's beautiful.
Lovely.
If you want, you can keep the bottle as a souvenir.
Oh.
I'll be right back with the straws.
Thank you.
Oh,
How is it?
That's delicious.
Apricot-y.
It's like really tropically. It's sweet, like it's really like not sour, like palatable.
Mm.
Oh, that's lovely. That is delicious. You can taste the rose as well. The time has come to do our last look at the castle. If you're a Disney fan, you know this feeling. It's very sad, but we've had an amazing time. So let's do our last look at the castle. Okay, we're good.
We have arrived at Gare du Nord. We've left Disney now, which is very sad, but we've made it to Gare du Nord. And because I'm travelling in my wheelchair, it means you immediately get to be in business class or standard premier, and therefore you get to use the lounge. And I have to say, the lounge at Gare du Nord is stunning.
Hello, it's us again. We just wanted to say thank you so much for watching our Disney vlog. We were so tired by the end of this trip that we completely forgot to say goodbye.
You might be able to tell from all of those clips. But no, we're so grateful to any of you that have watched this whole series, or if this is the first one that you've clicked on, please go back and watch the other days. We're really excited because we've got another trip coming up at the end of September, going into the Halloween season at Disneyland Paris. So please subscribe because you don't want to miss those vlogs.
So in the meantime, while we wait to go to Disney again, we've got a few videos coming out where we go around London and try some food.
But in the meantime, if there's anything that you want us to show you at Disneyland Paris, let us know in the comments, or if there's anything that you've really enjoyed in the vlogs, we would love to hear from you. But other than that, we'll see you in the next vlogs.
See you for spooky season.
Bye.
Bye.